Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Last week I published a video wearing this where we talked all about makeup for a mask, how to keep your makeup and foundation from rubbing off, and a whole bunch of stuff about makeup. Today we're going to be doing the opposite and talking skincare. So I did mention in an Instagram post actually the other day that there's a very good chance that once the world reopens, these are going to become a new part of our everyday life. There's a good chance that it's going to, like, every outfit is going to have a mask. Every time you leave the house, there's going to be a face covering. And that's not going to be great for the skin in this area. So today we're going to be talking all about 6 different skincare products, all that are going to help in this region, and actually your face as a whole, with all of the nonsense going on in the world. Pollution protectant, keeping bad things out of your skin, antibacterial, antimicrobial, the works. This entire video is about post-COVID, post-coronavirus skincare to help keep your skin as good as humanly possible with all this other bullshit in the world, including how do you keep your skin from getting inflamed, irritated, and flaky underneath where you wear your mask. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and please don't forget to subscribe because I upload 3 times a week. And that's going to be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want my skincare tips and tricks as well as the 6 product recommendations for how to keep your skin healthy, happy, and hydrated during the coronavirus world, stay tuned. So for the most part, I believe you guys will have heard me talk about every item here at one point or another. But we're going to go a little bit more in depth today because obviously the focus is going to be the pollution protectant and keeping your skin healthy version as opposed to just generic skincare. So I do have it in 2 piles, one for daytime, one for nighttime. And I do have one product in the middle that I use day and night, and we're going to go into all of that. So I'm going to start with the universal product, hands down, day, night, doesn't matter, that I think you should be using. This is a brand new bottle because I recently finished my old one. It is the Murad Revitalixer Recovery Serum. I have raved about this product for 2+ years. This is, I think, my 3rd bottle, possibly 2nd, possibly 4th, I think 3rd. I'm obsessed with this formula for a few reasons. I equate this to the product that single-handedly changed my skin. The main active ingredients that we're going to focus on today are going to be wild indigo, CBD oil, and apricot oil. First off, the oils are going to be hydrating. Second, they're also going to be pollution protectant. So it's going to be a barrier for your skin to keep crap out, whether that is during the day or at night. And the wild indigo is going to be an anti-inflammatory, anti-puffiness, anti-redness. I used to have rosacea really bad. I mean, you can still see quite a bit of redness in my cheeks. And as a whole, it is a lot of unnecessary redness that this actually does help to keep flare-ups from happening. Now, with this serum specifically, a little goes a long way. 1 pump is more than enough for your whole face and neck and hands. Like, you do not need a lot. It does go over the skin very nicely, but it leaves the skin with a nice glowy, dewy radiant, so it is really good across the board. It is also one of the few serums on the market that is safe for the eye area, so I take this all the way up into anywhere I would put my eye cream, because it is going to help with depuffing, anti-inflammatory, which will help with dark circles, the works. All in all, this is one of those products that across the board, every single person in the world, I think, should be using it. Especially now that this is going to keep pollutants from getting into your skin. Next, I'm going to go into the day products. The first is going to be the Alginist with Alguronic Acid AA Barrier Serum. Now, this is something that I do not typically use with the Murad. It's one or the other, because I find that everything the Murad does, this does as well, but the Murad does a little bit more. That being said, this is a little bit more of that barrier for your skin. The other one's kind of a jack of all trades. It's going to help everybody. This, I think, is going to be a little bit more suited to people who need pollution protectant. The one issue I do have with this, and it's not even an issue, but it does have a little bit of a, I don't want to call it a chemically smell, because it smells like green apple. Yeah, it's definitely a green apple scent. And it is beautiful on the skin and it feels nice, but there's a little bit of that scent there. But I definitely, I will use this every single day. And if I have a day where, I am actually going out, or, when I used to work in Sephora and I was having somebody's makeup done for, a concert, there are people blowing smoke, there's pyrotechnics, there's a lot of people crammed into a tight space. I would double up, I would layer both, no breakouts, no irritation, their skin would love it the next day. And the last item for daytime is going to be also from Murad. It is the Environmental Shield City Skin Age Defense Broad Spectrum. This is a SPF 50 mineral sunscreen with environmental protection technology, UVA, UVB, blue light, infrared, and pollution. So this is just going to be another stack on top. First off, I say this all the time. It's going to be my soapbox moment for the day. Wear SPF. Sunscreen is the best thing you could do for your skin. You can be putting on millions of dollars in skincare every single day. If you are not using a sunscreen, you're not going to see results. Just plain and simple. The sun is our biggest aging factor. Protect from the sun. That being said, this isn't going to protect from all of that crap getting into your skin, under your skin, the works. So in addition to that sun protection, you're also getting a built-in environmental shield. So those three products together, I mean, you don't need to use all three every day. Sunscreen every morning. Murad, I pretty much say to use every morning and night. This, whenever you're going out. You don't need to use all three, but as long as you're stacking and making sure that you have pollution protectant in your morning routine, you are going to be in a much better place. The next three products we're going to jump into nighttime. So the first is something, again, I've been raving about for years. It is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. My bottle's almost empty. I do have a backup already. That's how much I go through this. I love it. So it does use a mix of botanicals, herbs to restore your skin. What this does, and what the whole Kiehl's philosophy is, in not contrast, but typically different from most other skincare lines, is most skincare is made to rejuvenate your skin and blah, blah, blah. The Kiehl's line is actually meant to enhance what your skin does naturally. So this is not going to be like some miracle cure that you're going to put it on and suddenly your skin's going to be perfect. What this does is as you use it, it will actually train your skin to replenish and recover itself. So the ingredients are meant to stimulate cell regeneration and cell turnover. It's meant to stimulate that boost into your skin's microbiome, and it's going to help to, again, restore your skin. Another thing that Kiehl's is really well known for is that it rebuilds the skin's natural barrier. So while some of these other ingredients are more as a supplemental barrier on top of your skin, making sure you're using the Kiehl's at night is going to help your skin naturally defend as well. So if you're someone who doesn't love clinical skincare, you know, Algenist is clinical, Murad is clinical. Kiehl's is, I'd say, clinical adjacent. This is a brand that I think it's an apothecary background, so it is a little bit more clinical, but with a focus in botanical ingredients. Another thing with Kiehl's is that it's 100% sensitivity protected, tested. Tested's the word. Sensitivity tested. So within Kiehl's in general, I was fortunate enough to go to a training with them probably almost a year ago at this point. And the big thing that they kept saying is, with the exception of their 2 vitamin C serums, which are super potent, as long as you don't use both of those together, no issue for sensitive skin. So this is not a problem that will give anybody with sensitivity an issue. I have been using this for so long, and even pairing some of these together is like my go-to. And then, along the same lines as the Midnight Recovery Concentrate, you want to make sure that you are repairing your skin at night. And I have 2 options. One I've been using for about a month now, and one that I've been using for about a year and a half. I'm going to go with the year and a half first. And that's going to be the Murad Hydration Night Fix Enzyme Treatment. This, again, rebuilding your skin's barrier, helping to recover it overnight, helping your skin to do what it does best. I equate this to 8 hours of sleep in a jar. This type of thing is going to be amazing for just, again, helping to treat your skin a little bit better. Lately, I have, however, been using instead the Wander Beauty Do Not Disturb Overnight Repair Concentrate. The main difference between the 2 of these, they're both great smelling, they both feel great, they both have this amazing quality for making your skin feel really great the next morning. Wander Beauty has the added benefit of having a retinoid in it, which is going to be one of, if not the only, FDA-certified anti-aging ingredient. Retinoids, retin-A, retinol, all of those are super concentrated vitamin A, which are really going to help to reverse aging. All of these other products are anti-aging from the aspect of they're going to slow the aging process, or they are going to help to lightly correct. Retinol and retinoids are ingredients that actually, not magically and not instantly, but they will over time help to correct aging. So having that built into your night treatment is going to be amazing. These actually do work well together. They're both super hydrating, so on the nights that I do kind of stack the 2 together, I do skip my nightly moisturizer, and instead I mix these 2 together. If I am going to mix these, I put the Wander on first because I want that closer to the skin, and I'll use the Night Fix as like a seal to lock all of it in, and that's how I'll use those together. But in general, either of these is an amazing option. Murad's a little bit more expensive, Wander's a little bit cleaner, so depending on what you're looking for in your skincare, I will again link all of these items down below. Now, I hope this was helpful and I didn't ramble on for too long, but if you have any specific questions on ingredients, formulation, or a different product I might not have mentioned here, again, if you guys are on my Instagram, @BrettGuyGlam, you guys see all the time I post a picture of my skincare drawer, or I talk about skincare all the time on there. So this is only 6 products in a very vast collection of skincare. So this is not everything I like, this is not everything I love. These are just the items that I think specifically, if we are in this post-coronavirus world, are going to be the most helpful for you. Because keep in mind, a mask on the face in this area is going to cause, from the rubbing, irritation, flakiness, dryness. If you are in a hot environment and you have this on and you're breathing into it, that could also have the opposite effect and give you an over-moisturized effect, where that hot, moist, gross breath on your face all day can cause a rash of irritation. And that's where some of these items are a little more reparative, while other ones are a little bit more protective. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, as always, leave this a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section if you have any other questions. I love watching you guys ask questions, and I know lately I've been a little off the game with responding. I am spending tonight going back and retro responding to 1,000 comments. And that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, and I'm totally okay with that. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.